Hello everyone, Russ of Aquarium X Pets here. This is an unboxing from roachcrossing.com. Not roaches. Not that I personally have anything against roaches, but my wife does. So that's not going to happen anytime soon. But Kyle does not limit himself to roaches. He's been working with all sorts of creatures, from crustaceans to arachnids and reptiles, mammals. He works with a lot of things. So let's just take This is white rot wood, basically wood pellets that have been colonized with the right type of fungus to make the wood more digestible and nutritious for a variety of creatures, millipedes, isopods, beetles of various types, so on. This is specifically going to go to my Spirostreptus species 1 colony. And now for some creatures. It's a creature I've had before, sadly do not have any right now. So, oh, what a little beauty. This is Damondiadema, also known as the Tanzanian Tailless whip scorpion or whip spider or Amblypygid. And we're thinking this is a female. This is a fairly young one. Not as young as the original specimens that I got. I had one that I kept for 7 years. But still quite young. These are captive bred, of course. It's hard to find true damondiadema these days. Most of the specimens you'll find in the hobby seem to be damon medius, but this is damondiadema. And like it says here on the lid, this is a probable female. When they're older, there are easier ways to tell them apart. When they're older, the pedipalps, these dark appendages here, when folded like they are now, do not extend past this joint of the first pair of walking legs in the female, and in the male they do. Now that was an example of teleportation. These creatures can move very, very quickly when they feel like it. She's traveling up my arm. This is not, this one's not quite as used to handling as the one that I had for so many years. Myrtle was handled for so many years that she generally didn't teleport. All right, let's take a look at the other one. And here is our probable male. Oh. And there we go. Oh, these are such beautiful and otherworldly little creatures. Hasn't been super long since my other one passed away. Maybe about a month or so. Not sure exactly, but I'm very happy to be keeping this species again, and hopefully we'll be able to breed them in the future. I had a pair that produced spermatothecae in the past. The male deposits these on the substrate, or, well, it's typically on the walls of the enclosure, and then the female picks them up. But though mine produced spermatothecae, they never actually produced any offspring. Let's get a better focus on that now, shall we? Well, they both look like they're doing well. And before I put them into their new enclosure, I just want to give a shout out to my patrons at Patreon. I really appreciate all you do. Without you, I don't know where this channel would be, but there's certainly a lot that we do on this channel that we do because you are patrons. So I can't thank you enough. Please keep up the great work. And if you do not support AquariumX Pets on Patreon and you would like to, you can go to patreon.com and go to the AquariumX Pets page, or you can just click on the link that I put at the end of every video, or the link that I put in the description to every video, and find out more about how Patreon works. And now, let's put these damondiadema in their new home. I am going to temporarily house these young ones together. They can be quite communal when they're young. They get a little bit older and I'll have to separate them. But for now, they should be just fine in here. I'm going to see if I can get it to crawl onto the polystyrene by itself. It may or may not do that. Oh, it looks like it's starting to dig its tarsal claws into the polystyrene. While polystyrene might not seem like the ideal surface for them, actually it is one of the few that does really well. Either a vertical piece of cork bark or a vertical piece of polystyrene seem to be the best options, because these materials are soft enough that they don't wear away their tarsal claws, and they're fairly easy to obtain and allow them to molt securely. They do prefer to molt either from hanging upside down or hanging on a vertical surface like this. I think this one, the probable female, might be just a touch smaller. Not entirely sure about that, but let's see. Let's see if I can just let that one make its way onto the polystyrene. Might have to give it a gentle nudge. Oh, I guess that was enough. And there they are. Once they get older, I'll move them into a 12 by 12 by 12 Exoterra that is lined on 3 sides with cork sheets, which looks a lot more natural and will give them a lot more space and surface area. But while they're small, I think this will do very nicely. They will drink from a water dish, and though I don't want to put too much substrate in here because I don't want the crickets or other prey to hide, some moss around the water dish and a little bit of leaf litter should help with the cleanup crew and also help maintain the proper humidity that this species needs. Thanks for watching today. I post videos every Friday with content on aquarium and vivarium pets with lots of arthropod videos. I also do live streams on Wednesdays. Please feel free to share, rate, comment, and if you haven't already,
subscribe.
And then tap the bell for all notifications so you don't miss my next video.